¿Dónde los ponemos? Ahí también.
Tu as regardé donc sur le Google Doc l'ordre?
And then I just scroll down. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Could I invite you all to come in and sit down as we are on a schedule? Please come in. Sit. Please come. Thank you. Yes, that worked. Good afternoon, everybody. Could I invite you all to come in and take a seat, please? We'll get underway shortly. Please? Yep. Here we are again. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Duncan McIntosh. I'm the Development Director at the Asia Pacific Network Information Centre, APNIC. I'm delighted to welcome you to this lunchtime presentation of the IGF Asia Frida and Fire Awards 2014, which of course many of you will know is the Seed Alliance, which celebrates innovation for this social development using the internet. Thank you very much for coming. I think to get the proceedings underway, I'd like to invite the CEO of Afrinic, Adele, to give a few welcome remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. Is it working? Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you, Duncan, and welcome everybody. We are very delighted to have you with us today for this third Seed Alliance Award ceremony. The Seed Alliance is, for us, it is a great opportunity for the three areas to collaborate on our different development program, and it especially helps us to better coordinate and cooperate on this project. We have three areas that we cover: innovation and then access, on access provision, e-development, and freedom of expression. We share those three areas of research between FIRE, which is the Fund for Internet Research for Afrinic, FRIDA for LACNIC, and IGF for Asia. This Seed Alliance cooperation has been made possible through our partner and donor, IDRC and SIDA. I think their synergy help us as well from our side to get together and work on this area. As area, of course, we are generally seen as a very technical oriented organization where our main focus is on internet infrastructure, basically. But through these three projects, we also try to use the legitimacy and the recognition that we got from our community to push other areas of internet development in our various regions. And this is key for us because as much as we are pushing infrastructure development, infrastructure strengthening, we also want other aspects of the internet to be taken care of as well. And if we can use the legitimacy that we have to advance those things, I think it will be helpful. And the numbers are there to show that it was a good move from us. If I look generally, the three projects have received in total more than 3,000 proposals for grant, small grant. Award is very hold a very special importance for us because we're in a region where internet, and this is valid, I'm sure, for other regions as well, where the internet technology and its user is still at the very young stage, and there are few forum or platform where innovation are recognized and are highlighted. But we need those recognitions so to emulate new initiative as well. So FIRE give us this opportunity, and we are working very closely with our partner to improve the phone coverage generally, and also address some of the challenge that we have in our various regions, especially the language barrier and bringing more diversity in the application. We will see today the recognition of few projects which have reached the implementation phase. The award is mainly to recognize projects who move from the grants through this project or not and reach a kind of maturity level. And the award allow the project holder or the project leaders to continue developing the project and also give them the recognition that they can use, of course, to seek for further funding for the development of the project. So I would like to give the floor back to Duncan for the remaining of the proceeding. we will be calling the different awardee here, and they will be giving the prize with some photograph stuff. So Duncan, you have the floor.
Adele, thank you very much for those welcoming remarks. As you just heard, very soon we'll be inviting the award winners to be recognised. But before I do that, fundamental to the success, absolutely fundamental to the success of the Seed Alliance and the award programs for ICIF, FRIDA and FIRE has been the very committed support and leadership provided by the IDRC and CEDA. So I'd like to now invite Laurent Elder, the program leader of IDRC Information and Networks, and Jens Karsberg from CEDA to come up and also make a few comments regarding the program and its success. So Laurent and Jens, please join me on stage. Maybe for those of you who don't know, this is Laurent from IDRC and this is Jens from CEDA. So please, Jens.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here today and see the results of the money we are putting into Seed Alliance. We are very happy to be able to support this kind of innovation hub, I would say. As was presented from Afrinic a bit earlier, they come from a technical community, which I'm coming from CEDA are not part of. So we see this opportunity to connect two different worlds with each other as a great opportunity. I won't take more time with my speech. I look very much forward to see the award winners and hear their presentation. Thank you very much.
Thanks. IDRC is the International Development Research Centre. It's a Canadian Crown corporation that funds research for development. The interesting thing about the Seed Alliance is that it kind of builds on quite a bit of support that we've offered to this space called, at one point, Information and Communication Technologies for Development, but just broadly, Internet and development. So it's through this kind of small grant type of activity that we were able to fund 15 years ago the first email to go from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. We were able to fund some of the first ISPs in Sri Lanka and Mongolia and Bhutan. Through this kind of program, we were able to have a grouping of activities that focused on the really complex issue of localization with languages that are not that present on the internet. So through this kind of programming, we were able to ensure that Bhutanese, Lao, and many other languages that I'm forgetting right now, had a voice on the internet. You could actually get access to those, use those languages on the internet or on your computers. So this type of program is the quintessential small is beautiful. You do small activities that can potentially grow to become really impactful. And we've demonstrated that through the last 10 or 15 years. So I'm really proud that we get to this time support the next generation of new ideas and new innovators who will hopefully make quite a difference in their respective communities. Thanks.
Thanks, Laurent. Thanks, Jens. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the main part of the program, that is the announcement of the awards. To begin, we will start with FIRE. And we have a multimedia presentation of the 2014 award winners, which we'd like to go ahead and show to you now. So could we have the video, please, for the FIRE award winners?
The Fund for Internet Research and Education, FIRE, is an initiative of AFRINIC, the Regional Internet Registry for Africa and the Indian Ocean region. The FIRE program was initiated in 2012, and to date, there have been 3 FIRE award rounds. The FIRE program's main goal is to support projects and initiatives that actively use internet technologies to address the unique social and development challenges we face in our region with the aim to improve the living conditions of local communities. FIRE honors and encourages innovations that provide creative and accessible and acceptable solutions to Africa's ICT challenges by allocating financial grants and awards to projects. Specifically, the FIRE Awards target outstanding initiatives already completed or in their final implementation phase. The FIRE program also provides travel grants and free training on grant writing and project management to awardees and grantees. The FIRE 2014 awards recognize contributions to ICT innovation across 2 categories: innovation on access provision and e-development. The innovation on access provision category encourages innovations that foster ICT growth in Africa by ensuring that the delivery mechanism is available, reliable, and scalable, especially in rural areas. It also encourages innovations that reduce barriers to communication within marginalized or disadvantaged groups, including the disabled. The e-development category promotes the development, deployment, and enhancement of content, applications, and solutions that can be replicated on a large scale. In addition to giving awards to projects in these 2 categories, the 2014 FIRE Awards also rewarded the project with the highest number of votes from the community with the Community Choice Award. From the many applications received, the selection committee have selected for the category of innovation on access provision, open educational resources for schools, and Affaires Mobile Bénin.
hand, Benin facilitates trading online. This system, initiated by ABPEC in cooperation with International Trade Center, promotes trade between sellers and buyers, especially in pineapple path.
L'affaire mobile, c'est...
Trade at home is a system of contact between different actors and operators. Then, we amount to all the actors of pineapple land value that this technique is being explored. So, our various economic operators who are going to other markets must adapt this technology as a pool of contact. It is very easy to use. Trade at home system is easy and effective. It can be used by any trader or a producer. We know trade at home service because it contacts us with producer from whom we buy the raw material that we turn into juice. We also have the opportunity to showcase our product to exporters who call us and buy our product due to trade at home service. Thanks to trade at home service, I meet a seller who made me interesting proposal that I agree, and in 2 or 3 days I will receive the purchased products. We get new markets in the sub-region. Example, Niger and Burkina Faso. From where customers has come and we sold our products to them. The benefits are that they market and follow their products which are known. Anyone who consults the website am.bg, the headquarters is here at ABPEC Cotonou. You can come at any time and see how the system works.
For the category of e-development, M. Jambele, improving education in Senegal with mobile solutions.
I'm Christelle Scharf and I'm the founder of M. Jambele. M. Jambele is a fully featured education solution to improve education in preschool and primary school in Senegal by leveraging mobile technology. Jambele means learning in Wolof, one of the languages of Senegal. Let us show you our M. Jambele solution with a short cartoon.
Bala is a second-grade pupil in a school in a suburb of Dakar. He lives with his parents, brothers, sisters, and cousins. His parents did not go to school. They care deeply about their children's education. Bala loves going to school to meet his friends. He plays soccer with them between classes. Today, the teacher is presenting reading material in front of a class of 70 pupils. Bala tries to get the teacher's attention to get some help. He has difficulty in reading. Many children in Senegal are like Bala. We're concerned about this major problem and have created M. Jangal, a mobile learning kit for schools composed of phones, apps, training for teachers and parents, and support. With M. Jangal, pupils can now use mobile phones to practice their lessons in math and reading during class time and at home. Paul is doing the reading exercises with a smile on his face. He loves to learn with technology. He reads the instructions, listens to the text, does the exercises, gets feedback, and is proud of his achievements. His reading and math skills are improving one exercise at a time. At home, he's supervised by his older sister, and all the younger children of the house sit near him to be a part of the learning experience.
Pupils use the apps during class times in groups of 2-3. They use BlackBerry phones and were supervised by their teacher. There are different styles to use the apps. For example, some groups use papers and some did not.
Je m'appelle Aïda Ndiaye.
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait comme exercice?
Addition, addition, division, multiplication.
For the Community Choice Award category, Law, War, and Marriage between ICT and Agriculture.
In Africa, agriculture is a key sector, being essential in countries and occupying the majority from the working population. Agriculture is a major contributor to GDP formation in Africa and allows to feed populations. Implementing an integrated solution to face the challenge of modern 2.0 agriculture is the leitmotif of the LOBWAR project. ICTs underpin most of the positive changes in the habit of African populations and represent a reliable alternative to modernize local agriculture and bring back hope to farmers while also letting them live comfortably from the work. LOBWAR is an integrated contact platform for stakeholders in the agricultural community, an advice desk for the development of modern and competitive agriculture, effective and relevant in the digital world. LOBWAR is also a virtual marketplace, grouping together offers and demands for agricultural products and providing a management tool to agricultural cooperatives and the partners. The LOBWAR platform provides following services. The Jellico platform, which is an online management web platform of agricultural cooperatives, with features such as registration and identification of members, parcels, products, and also some accounting management. Portal Anikoko, which is an information website about training and promotions of ideas and initiatives dedicated to agriculture and related activities. And last, the SIM, which is an SMS application and mobile, which is an interactive voice kiosk with a callback system to spread agricultural information such as prices, weather, agricultural cultivation techniques, advertising in local languages.
Congratulations to our 4 winners, and let's build a promising and innovating Africa future. You can find out more about the FIRE program online at www.fireafrica.org or contact us at the FIRE Program Secretariat by emailing fireprogram@afrinic.net.
Regional Fund for Digital Innovation in Latin America and the Caribbean, LACNIC, the region.
I'm sure you'll all agree, a very impressive list of award winners, and now we'd like to recognize the organizations involved by inviting their 4 representatives from the 4 organizations to come to the stage, please, to receive their awards.
The 4 FIRE winners.
So the 4 FIRE winners, could they come to the stage, please? And could I invite Adiel, Gael, Lauren, and Jens to be here to present the trophies to the award winners. First off, in the Innovation on Access Provision, Affairs Mobile has been in. The trophy is being received by Mr. Robert Akinde. Community Choice, the winner is Laure Bior, being received by Jean-Delmar Khan Ehoy. In the category of Innovation Access Provision, OER for Schools, trophy being received by Boniface Witabi. And the category of E-Development, M. Jangali, the trophy being received by Amdani Saab. Please join me in congratulating the winners.
This is what we came to do.
Okay. And the last one? Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to recognize one of the people who are graciously providing the trophies. That, of course, is Mr. Vin Cerf from Google. Thank you for volunteering. Okay. Thank you all very much and congratulations. Thank you all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to move on to Latin America and the Frida Award winners. And again, we have a multimedia presentation on the 2014 award winners for Frida. So could I invite the technical team to please play the video?
LACNIC, the Regional Registry for Internet Addresses for Latin America and the Caribbean. Frida is the regional fund for digital innovation in Latin America and the Caribbean, a LACNIC initiative aimed at contributing to the development of the information society and public or private organizations, NGOs, foundations, private companies, governments, universities that are working on research and/or deployment projects in the field of ICT in Latin America and the Caribbean. With the support of the International Development Research Center, the Swedish International Development Agency, the Internet Society, LACNIC. Frida is a proud member of Seed Alliance Helping Ideas Grow, a new initiative launched in March 2012 as a space for international collaboration seeking to promote innovation and facilitate social development on a larger scale. Seed Alliance is possible thanks to the support of the International Development Research Center, the Swedish International Development Agency, and the contributions of AFRINIC, ABNIC, and LACNIC. Since 2004, 1,000 plus organizations and research teams have already participated in the program. 950 plus research projects have been presented by more than 20 countries on the Lake region. 400 plus projects have been nominated for the award since 2010. 25,000 plus votes have been cast by the community in support of the projects nominated for the awards. 45% plus of the projects are led by women from the LAC region. $1.2 plus million presented in the form of grants, awards, and startup funds since 2004. Awards Plus. Frida has been rewarding innovative and successful initiatives that make creative use of ICTs for development in the region since 2010. These awards are presented according to different Internet governance and Web 2.0 topics. Starting in 2013, small grants were added to provide funding to startup projects, replicate or extend activities relating to submitted projects. Based on Internet governance themes, IT focuses on the areas of access, freedom, development and innovation, and highlight the best 2.0 campaign most creative project.
The project Unique Health Digital File, EDUS, by the Costa Rican Social Security Service has been created in response to the needs of the public health institution and has been translated into health technologies, safeness, and quality in every clinic practices, as well as warmness and humanity on its services. EDUS is a group of different systems connected together in order to collect and store the clinic user's information, beginning from the doctor to the patient care assistant, as well as the management information that supports the taking decisions. Therefore, the information of any person is available at any time, being able to be checked out from any place of the country. As part of this project, there's been an homogenization and standardization of the assistance processes included in the different levels of the provision of services, beginning from the first level of assistance, which is basically composed by patient attention programs divided differently related to the people's needs. For instance, child care assistance, women care, among others. As part of the environmental effort in connection with the digital aspects, a program of reducing the use of paper has been implemented. Moreover, a decreasing of the paperwork has been set up, as well as the digital signature modality. Due to the particularities of the Costa Rican health system, this mega project involves some special characteristics, such as the conforming of a developers team and a starting up team. In this project, a great importance has been given to the role of the user. Among the advantages of the provision of services, we can find the possibility to integrate the technical aspects with the practical aspects. That is, knowing how things are done, known as the know-how, and the inclusion of the daily assistance procedures into the inner technical development of the project. People show no resistance to this project due to the fact that changes on the daily routine are avoided. This project responds only to the user needs. The users are not being obligated to adapt themselves to an unknown system. Because of being a very extensive project and being a governmental project more than an institutional one, we can find there are some difficulties, such as the budget due to the high costs related to connection, equipment, and capacitation, as well as maintenance. Due to the fact of being a new way of using technology tools related to the provision of services, is that a component of changing control was incorporated in order to achieve a higher rate of success and show evidence of the system's benefits. The main challenge is to achieve the national integration of all assistance levels and the stabilization of the different systems, as well as the rupture of the previous models of assistance in the different institutional levels, from the basic assistance teams to the national hospitals. We created this project because we noticed that people with low wages in Brazil had no possibilities to access to the internet at all. Only 41% of the people in the country have entire access to this kind of technology, whereas 98% have access to open TV services. This is the reason why we created a convergent technology, so they could have two possibilities to download files, have radio stations, and telecommunication channels. We have to overcome big challenges for making this project succeed, because we have to deal and work with the convergence of different technologies. One of the most important issues for this regard is the use of languages related to IPs, telecommunication languages, as well as audiovisual languages related to BTS, broadcast transport streaming, that are TV languages. This had never been done before. We also use these languages, but we use the NCL language, that is a specific language by Ginga. This is middleware SBDTB, as we use it throughout Latin America and also Africa. With this project, we will be able to reach the 4,000 million of people that don't have access to the broadband and the internet, but do have access to the TV services and bring them the possibility of being connected with the world. The future of this project that we are now developing to a national level will not be only regional service, expanding throughout Latin America and Central America. We also hope to expand this idea to the whole world. For instance, we are now beginning to work with the countries that are now using SBDTB, but it is possible that we could join to the other world digital services, such as DDV or TSC, and develop the idea of convergent digital platform. This will be a project that will not only involve the internet technology, the IP technology, but also it will have the simultaneous TV participation. With the possibility to be a free service, the whole world will take advantage of this source of access to the information. The digital television and the internet are like brothers. They are technologies that must get together to enhance the quality of life of the people around the world. Linguo first came into existence for taking part in a competition of startups, technologies, enterprises. The original idea was to develop an application that would allow visually impaired people to be able to hear the web. We didn't want a robotic version for this project, but a more human one. That is how we started, adding some narrators and journalists for this application, which started changing to become something more global. Our friends often told us that this application would be really useful for them so that they could be continuously informed while driving, walking, or even being at the gym. Therefore, we decided to increase the functions of the app, but without leaving the original functions of this project out of sight. Nowadays, Linguo is targeted towards visually impaired people, as well as people who want to be informed while being in movement. The second challenge we had to face was the project diffusion. For that reason, we decided to take part in several technology contests. We were lucky to win one of them, organized by Google regarding to digital press. This made us popular very fast, and afterwards we got a big number of users for our app. Now we hope to reach more people through the Frida contest, and we also hope to help them and make the internet access equal for everybody. The most challenging issues for us, and at the same time the most important one, is to get financing. This issue is especially difficult for those business ventures regarding to technology and with its origin in Latin America. For an enterprise, this issue is the most important one. Why do I say this is the most important issue? Because having an endorsement would allow us to build bigger infrastructure and enhance our human resources in order to optimize the systems and the services for our users. On the other hand, our aim is to achieve the recognition of Linguo throughout the region, and we want it to be appreciated by the community as an application that is in permanent search for the innovation and for its caring character.